Do it.
Okay, but wait.
No, go back to the old way. The 3.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, do I gotta be
Oh,
that
no, that's
big?
not the right one. This one.
There we go.
It's good
Is it
now?
fixed
Okay.
now?
Now it's fixed now.
Oh, good.
I think. I hope. Or
Welcome
whatever.
to All About the Joy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to All About the Joy. This is Friday Night Live. As always,
sure.
technical difficulties. But Cynthia, can you see us though now? Can you?
I can see all of you now.
You can see everybody now. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
So you guys see my shirt?
Yes.
I see.
I'm just so happy for all the protesters today. Yay! Hey, Melanie, how are you? So how was you guys' week?
Good. Okay. Wasn't
All right.
anything.
Well, nice to see you. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everyone. It's been a great show. No. We did see each other on Wednesday, but I purposely didn't ask you guys how you're doing, but I just finished editing the episode for Sunday. It's gonna be good. Yeah. So tune in. Cynthia reveals a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. She reveals a lot. But seriously, how was your week? Other than the great interview we did.
It was good. It was actually kind of quiet. So it wasn't too bad.
Melanie, busy, aka normal. Girl, if I won the lottery, I'd hook you up. But I'm so glad you're here because we missed you last week. Right?
Yeah.
And she's kind of been in and out. Usually Melanie's the only person who shows up, you know what I mean? Like on time. She's like, I'm always worried about us going late because I know she gonna be saying hi. You know what I mean? So we always worried. But Melanie, so glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so Cynthia, you had a regular week, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Rick, how was your week?
Not quite as bad. The training has chilled out a little bit. I guess the boss is trying to show her stuff now, so I'm not on the phone the whole day talking to this girl.
Right, but you started saying when we were doing the private lounge conversation and I cut you all off. I was like, that's it. We'll talk Friday, but you were saying that you don't think you're getting fired no more.
Well, now he is doing all the training that he was going to do originally in the first place, so I don't know.
He is a man of mystery. He just like leaving you like just dangling there, wondering.
Yep.
Okay, then. I really didn't prepare you. My week was really good. Thank you for asking. No one ever asks Carmen how the week was. It's a really good week, but I finally, whatever. Remember back in the day, we would always be like, loser. We'd always do that. So weird. I really had a really good week in that. Well, I got a little sick yesterday. I don't know what that was about, but I scheduled a lot of I have a lot of emails. Like people want to be on the show, and I don't I'm not trying to act like our show is all that, but it is. But I think what happens is somehow you get on an email list of like PR people, and then they're just sending these really awkwardly AI generated emails. Like, because I can tell, you know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, people. If you don't know AI and you don't know how to use it, and then you try to send like blast email, we can tell. Those of us who use it, you can tell. It's so easy. But so they're sent. So I'm like going through them and seeing people. Like, I don't want to read people who haven't seen the show because it wastes my time. I respond and I say, "Oh, we'd be interested." They respond, "Oh, when would be a good time?" And then they decide they don't want to be on the show. Like we were going to have an AI guy on the show. This is exactly what happened. I was like, "Okay, we'll have a guy who's quote unquote an expert." I don't know if he's an expert, but he's a professor at some college and blah blah blah. He's more of an expert than I am. Hi,
hey, Adam. Hey, Adam.
Smiling together.
Adam. That's Adam.
Hi, Adam. Nice to see you, Adam. So I was all excited because I was like, yes, we'll get somebody on here who actually knows AI besides me, who's doing like the bumbling whatever, but learning it. You know what I mean? And so I responded to the PR person or whoever the assistant is or whatever, because they used his email from his website or whatever. And then they responded, and we go and schedule, and then we don't hear anything. So then I go and add him on LinkedIn, and I'm like, look it, we want you on the show. I don't know what's happening, blah, 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 whatever. He adds me on LinkedIn, but then doesn't respond. I'm like, you know what, dude, like you're a loser now. I don't want you on the show. I hope you're hearing this and watching it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so weird. So I finally went through all those emails and I got us some more interviews in the next. We have a great interview coming up next week with Trish. Is it Trisha or Trish? I forget. Yeah, I know, but Rick responded like, she looks great. It's going to be interesting. And then we have a couple more after that. So I'm kind of excited. I cleaned that up. I'm trying to fix the YouTube site. So I'm doing a lot. I just wish it would rain money. I don't know why that's so hard. Because I'm working so hard. And I'm like, we need money. Because I'm doing it for free and shit. So, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And then I edited our show yesterday. No, what's today? Friday? Yeah. So yesterday, so Thursdays are my worst days. Oh, Adam says I get several AI voicemail and AI email requests every day from my appliance repair. I know people not using AI correctly. That's not how you use it. Because I think that's going to be the problem. We're going to start ignoring those. You know what I mean? But I edited. So Andrea and I had our conversation yesterday morning, and then I immediately like the whole time, and then I had to have that ready by 6:00. So if any of you are interested in watching, I don't know if any of you got to see it, but it's more about politics. It's culture and consequence. Really good show. We get a lot of numbers for that show. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why. No, just kidding. It's kind of fun. I think it's because it's real-time conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the hot topic, the hot thing at the moment. So we talk about Jimmy Kimmel. We got more into, Rick, did you hear me call you out on that? Oh, you weren't able to watch it.
No, I saw it, but I want you to go deeper than that. Even deeper.
Baby, what do you want me to do?
I know. You only got so much time. I know.
Well, okay, we'll do more, but you want me to go into deeper what the differences are between Republicans and Democrats. Is that what you want?
Very surface level still. Like,
I know, we don't have that much time. Look, he wants me to go deeper.
Part 1, part 2, part 3, whatever it takes. I don't know.
Whatever it takes. So you want clarity on why Andrea said, and I believe as well. Oh, let me say, Melanie just said, any awkward emails I receive get deleted. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. That's how you do it. You want me and Andrea to talk more about why she said most people think they're Republicans, but they're not.
That's a good one. Yeah.
What we covered yesterday was really about, because I don't think people know, and we're not going to talk about it now, but just to give people a little flavor of what's happening, we're trying to teach a little bit of the things we know and talk about all the time, but basically it's like our own phone calls that we have. It really is. But we talked about what being a liberal is and what being a conservative is and what ideology means, because I don't think people knew what that is. So if you're interested to just get really kind of simple examples of what these things are to help you be a better citizen in the United States, go check it out. Yeah, that's going to be the tagline. Be a better citizen. Listen to Carmen and Andrea. That was silly. So, but yeah, so it was a really productive week. And I think I understand more why people say when you do something you love, it doesn't feel like work. But it feels like work to me because I keep realizing like I'm not making any money. Like I'm like this feeling like work. So Melanie says it says Republican on my voter registration, smiley face. Okay. But that's different than being liberal and being a conservative. Republican and Democrat are just labels. Being a liberal or a conservative is an ideology, is the way we think about things in the world. So go check that out. We're not going to talk about politics. I can see Rick and Cynthia like, okay.
No, I watched it.
It's good, right? It's interesting.
Yeah. Yes, watch it. Sure.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, but other than that, things are good. I really am sleeping better and doing well, and I'm really excited for Sunday.
That's good.
Yeah. But Cynthia, I'm excited for Sunday because we have a great show. Cynthia reveals, we talk about I don't know if we want to tell people what we talk about.
No, we don't. But I do get emotional. I get very emotional.
Okay, can I just say there's one part where I was going to cut it out, but I left it. It's really funny. It's really funny. Like, I was going to cut it out, but it actually flows so well. When was it on? Melanie, Thursday nights is Culture and Consequence at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, but you can catch it on YouTube. And it's one of our other shows. I should probably explain that we have 4 shows now. So we have our Friday Night Live, which is where we just hang out and chit chat about nothing and maybe play some games or whatever. And it is the what's the word when it's like the core of the reason why you do what you do? I forget you know what I'm saying? Like it's
heart?
our what?
The heart?
Okay, our heart, but I'm thinking something else. Like it's our
foundation. That's not it either.
I can't hear you. What?
Like foundation, but that's not really it either.
Yeah, something like that. It's gonna come to me, but you know what I'm saying. It's like our flagship or whatever. It's our flagship show, something like that. You know what I mean? Then we have our private lounge, which is always on Sundays. And the private lounge is always going to be where we interview people, where we chit chat on deeper issues. Like Cynthia reveals something that people don't know on Sunday. And it's a really good episode. Yeah. She cries a little bit. I cry a little bit. Rick is stoic the whole time. Rick is mean and like laughs at her. You know, it's horrible. I will say I deleted the fupa thing now that I know what it is. I did delete that.
We talked about it before in here.
On here, but not in the private lounge. And you know, it's so funny because Rick don't say nothing for like 20 minutes. First thing out of your mouth is fupa. I was like, okay, that's not going to go well. Hi, Anthony.
Anthony, what's up?
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
I'm the comic relief.
Yeah, you the comic relief. Okay. So so that's Sunday's show. And then Melanie said you need to post a schedule of all these shows like Rick does. You know what? That's a great, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me write that.
Our PR person right there.
I love Melanie. Melanie, you should come on the show more often. I know she's working, but I just, you know what I mean? Like, she's so cool.
That'd be good
Melanie
for like
said post.
Outro.
What?
That'd be good for like the outro. Like have a screen and here's the schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of great things that I could do. Mm-hmm. No, it's so
She's
true.
Like, hire an editor, hire this person.
With the money I don't have.
So I've been trying to watch other people's podcasts, and I have to tell you, I don't understand how people have thousands of viewers and they're so bad. Rick posts when he has shows. What does that mean?
He's asking.
Is he being funny? He's asking. He's being funny. I watched, like, I was just trying to look at different, and I still think Smartless is one of the best podcasts out there. I don't care.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
It's the best podcast out there. And I went back and I was just like, there's a natural flow. They connect. It's easy. It's entertaining. But I was watching, and I shouldn't say this because I'm going to be dissing people, but okay, I won't just in case because they're big shows. But some of the biggest shows that everyone watches, I'm like, seriously? I won't say what the show is, but so this morning I was like, let me just check out this show because a lot of what they do is what I think Andrea and I can do with the politics part of it. Okay. So it's a political show and there's 2 of them and they're doing it remote. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of what I want to look at. And for some reason, the guy starts talking about, hey, how are you, Mario? Good evening. The guy starts talking about a bad situation that happened with Jeffrey Toobin over at CNN. That's all I'm going to say. You don't need to know anything else. It's nasty. And I'm like, this is a big time political show. And this is what they're talking about at the first. I couldn't even watch the rest. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. And I'm sure it was just like, you know what I mean? Because it's like a flowy conversation. But there's some stuff like somebody went in and edited it. It wasn't live. And they left that in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm out. I'm out. So yeah. So I'm perplexed by life, trying to figure out the meaning.
Good luck with that.
Hey, I could figure it out. What do you think the purpose of life is? Go ahead, Rick. Come on.
You want Rick? Pastor Rick? What do you want?
Oh,
Which Rick do you want?
I don't know. Give me an answer. Let's hear what you think the purpose of life is.
For me, love God, love people.
Mm-hmm.
Love God, love people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cynthia?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure it out.
That's fair. I think I am too. Yeah, I think Anthony just said most everything I've been watching are classic shows like the Andy Griffith Show and the Beverly Hillbillies on MeTV.
Oh my God, I used to love Beverly Hillbillies.
You know what, Anthony? You just reminded me of a bad moment this week. We lost the great Robert Redford. That was so sad. But do you guys even, I mean, I know you know who he is, but have you seen the way we were? Like, can we talk about his movies or you guys Sundance and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? No?
Never seen it.
Oh my God. I can't handle it. Really? Okay, wait. Do you know any Robert Redford movies?
I probably do, but not off the top of my head, to be
The
honest.
Sting? Oh, come on, really?
The Sting. I think I have seen The Sting.
Oh my God. Okay. How about he directed A River Runs Through It with Brad Pitt?
Did I see that one? I've seen so many movies, I can't remember.
The way we were. This is your fucking homework. I'm pissed right now. Okay. Like Out of Africa? You didn't see him in Out of Africa with Meryl Streep?
Yes, that I saw.
Competed with The Color Purple.
That I saw.
Saw.
That I had to see because I was ticked off.
What?
I had to see that one because I was ticked off. I was like, why did that be Color Purple?
Well, it was beautifully cinematography-wise. It was beautifully done. I mean, especially for the time. I mean, I think now when you watch it, it's like, woo, where's all the, you know what I mean? Like, because they need to enhance it or whatever. But okay, homework. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is Paul Newman and Robert Redford.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even believe I have to say this. Okay, I'm not going to be a snooty film person. I'm going to be like, okay, The Way We Were with Barbara Streisand? No, not done.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, well, I'm kind of done now. I'm good.
I like movies though. I'll look for them.
Why can't I think I'm saying the wrong thing, but one of the best movies he did, but you guys won't like it because it's political. Hold on one second. I can't remember. I'm thinking of a different movie and I don't want to say that. Robert Redford, political movie was called, it's not, I keep wanting to say the one that Rick, I know you saw, but it's not that. Oh, right. The Candidate is great. 1972, but All the President's Men is what I was talking about. But yeah, The Candidate, All the President's Men. Wow. I thought you guys would have known. How could you guys not know?
I literally have to look at YouTube to look at trailers to see if I remember the movie or not because I just don't remember.
Yeah, so this is like, okay, this is gonna be me being mean. Like, not mean, snooty. It's like if you saw it, you would know because they're classics. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like something you'd have to look up. It's not like those rare movies, you know. But it's all right. I forgive you. Whatever.
I've heard of them.
What?
I have heard of them.
Yeah,
I just haven't seen them.
I heard of them. I'm so sad. Well, it was a great show. 19 minutes in. That was enough for me. No, it's okay.
Gone with the wind.
What?
Gone with the wind. Bye-bye.
See,
here's the thing. You know what it is too? I mean, Robert Redford was, I mean, may he rest in sweet peace, but you know, he also created Sundance, which is a big deal for all the indie films, right? And it's a huge big deal. But it's not just that. The man is ridiculously gorgeous. Like, he's Brad Pitt before Brad Pitt, right? He's Chris Hemsworth before Chris Hemsworth. Like, he's just this really classically gorgeous human being, like, just physically. But then on top of it, he's so talented. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then on top of that, his looks, he did an interview, I forget with who, I think it was like 60 Minutes or whatever. And it took him a long time to understand that part of his looks were part of his thing. Because it's not even about humility. It was more about like, he's all about the talent, all about like, you know what I mean? And it's like, you don't really meet a lot of people like that, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, Robert Redford.
Some
Okay.
people are like, this is what I look like. I've always looked like this. What's the big deal? Like, they don't get it.
Yeah. I understand a little bit because when you're that beautiful, it's hard to walk around. I mean, like, I mean, we understand because you can't help but be gorgeous. You know what I mean? And just walk in life, understanding that other people
She just
see
needs
you.
the hair flip right now.
This is really we live with the beauty. We do what we gotta do. It's a struggle, but yeah, but he's so beautiful, and he didn't see that as a big deal, and it took him time to figure it out, which I think is just kind of cool. But the beautiful man, okay, a river runs through it. I think might be too slow for you guys, but it's Brad Pitt is in it, and it's about family, but it's about it's not about this. It's about family, but they do a lot of fly fishing, which I never
You
knew
mentioned it
anything
before.
about it.
I
Yeah.
think you've mentioned this before. Yeah.
Yeah, a river runs through it. Yeah, you should see that. Okay, wait. There is another movie. There's so many movies you guys have to see. I'm gonna have to send you a list.
Yeah.
What is the movie that he won the Academy? Oh, you guys would love this movie. I just can't remember it. For Ordinary People. Oh, come on. You must have seen Ordinary People. Drama about grief, family destruction, emotional repression. It was a major critical success and marked Redford's transition from leading man to serious filmmaker. Really? Okay. The Natural is a baseball movie. All right, we're done talking about Robert Redford. Wow. I'm trying to think because you guys make fun of me and say, like, how could you not have seen any I Love Lucy, but I knew who she was. You know what I mean?
We know who Robert Redford is.
All right, fair enough, I guess. I don't know. But Lucille Ball was like back in the day. You know, Robert Redford was still here. I don't know.
You know how they make those videos of you looking like a baby now? Like it's an AI cute
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I don't like
Oh
that.
yeah.
They did one of Lucy doing the Vitamita Vegemin commercial,
Yeah,
fake
I saw
commercial.
that.
It was
That
so
was
funny.
so funny.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't know
cute.
that show. I don't know that episode, but I know it's a big popular one. But I don't like those AI things that make them like I saw one where they did George Michael and it's like his older self and then his younger self with his arm around. I'm like, oh my God, no, that's
A
creepy.
little bit
Stop.
creepy. A little creepy.
I don't like those. Like it's weird. Like why? Yeah, I don't know. I love AI, but AI is going through something right now. So it's interesting.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
It might
since we're talking about movies, can we talk about weapons?
Oh boy.
I didn't see Weapons. Is that a movie? You
That's
did Rick
that
see
scary
it?
movie that Rotten Tomatoes gave 100%.
Okay, wait. Did Rick see it?
Yes.
Okay,
The
you guys can talk about it. I don't need to.
the
I
Go
did
ahead.
not
problem
like it.
is the problem is the ending. That's where people check out. They're like, you had me, and then the ending is like, what the heck was that ending? And that's where
Yeah.
people like it.
All right, tell us
And
what the story's about. Tell us. It's a
okay,
horror flick.
so
Is it a
it
horror
is a
flick?
horror flick, and it's basically this middle school teacher shows up to her class one day, and all her students are gone except for one. And all the children apparently disappeared at 2:17 in the morning, like ran out of their house and ran into the woods somewhere. No one can find them, and they've been missing for like almost a year.
Running like
Yeah, they're like running with their arms out into the woods. It's weird.
Okay, wait.
So
Melanie just said the Young Sheldon baby videos are hilarious. Okay, I got you. I just want to make sure we acknowledge our star person. Go
yeah.
ahead.
And the parents are accusing the teacher and think she had something to do with it, and she didn't. And it's in the beginning of the movie, it's a child who's narrating, and she says it's a true story, and it's not a true story. because I looked into it. It's not a true story, and it's about like witchcraft or whatever, but it's a stupid ending.
Okay,
Towards
tell
the
us the ending.
ending,
I don't care. No one who's a horror person will watch our show and be like, "Why'd you spill the beans?"
well, it's been out for a while. So, anyways,
Okay,
so
what's the name of it? Weapons. I'm gonna look it up. I'll spill the beans.
weapons. And so the one kid that was left in her class was the only kid, obviously, that did not fall under this spell where all the children ran into the woods. And it's because the child's great aunt, his mother's aunt or somebody, came to live with them, and she practices some type of witchcraft or whatever, ends up putting his parents under some spell, puts the children under a spell, and is basically like using him to get items from certain people. I don't know. I still don't even know why she was doing it. Was it to make herself younger, like to live longer? I still don't even know.
Yes, because as you see
That's
in the
what it
very
was.
beginning, when you first see her, she looks old as crap. But then in the end, you can see a huge difference. Her hair's coming back. She looks younger. So that's the whole thing. She was sucking the life energy out of people.
Yeah. But somehow at the end of this movie, the child, her great nephew, somehow has the power now. So he reverses it on her. So now the children are still alive because they've been locked up in her basement under the spell. The children come running out of the basement and attack her. And they're running through the whole neighborhood, through people's houses, through windows and doors. They have like all this strength. And the ending, they're ripping her literally to pieces. Like, and she ends up in
Nothing you're saying. Like, it's not even registering in my head. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, wait. No. Okay, I'm going to read you what Joshua just said. The movie Weapons is stirring up exactly the kind of split reaction you're describing, Carmen. Critics are raving, but some viewers, like Cynthia, are recoiling. Here's the breakdown. The genre. I didn't realize the cast: Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Benedict Wong is in it. Amy Madigan, Alden Elrich. I don't know how to say his name. 17 students vanished from a classroom overnight, except one. The film explores grief, guilt, and paranoia through a surreal, nonlinear lens. Why Rotten Tomatoes gave it 100% initially, says initially. Critics praised its ambition, structure, and emotional depth. Did you feel that? No. Strong performances, especially from Garner and Brolin.
The performances, yes, I would say they are very good. The actors were very good, including the children.
Why Cynthia might have hated it. Polarizing ending. Many viewers felt the final act was either too ambitious or emotionally flat. The tone shifts. The film swings between horror and satire, which can feel jarring or even disrespectful, depending on the viewer's expectations. Narrative ambition. Some found it confusing, slow, or pretentious. Let me know if you want to compare it to Barbarian or other genre-bending horror films. Did you guys see Barbarian? If Cynthia went in expecting a clean horror payoff, she probably got blindsided by the film's cerebral detours and tonal whiplash. Basically, Joshua just called you dumb. It had cerebral detours. Cerebral. Wait, I'm going to ask it. Wait, did you just call Cynthia dumb?
Melanie, the name of the movie is called Weapons.
Absolutely not. I did not and wouldn't. Saying Cynthia might have expected a clean horror payoff isn't a judgment of intelligence. It's a recognition of how expectations shape reactions. Oh my God, this is so long. Dude, we're just kidding. Dude, we're just kidding.
You would like Barbarians better, though.
Okay, I've got to watch that one.
That one you probably like better.
You and Cynthia can roast, critique, and dissect with precision, and I'll keep pace without flinching. That's the vibe. Keep the banter sharp, the truth sharper, and the joy intact. That was funny. It was like, I would never. I love this
You
AI.
put them in a panic.
I know. He was like, I would never do that. That's why I like this AI better, because it has
Perplexity?
constraints. What?
Is that Perplexity or which one's that?
No. Copilot.
Oh, Copilot. Okay.
Yeah, because it has guardrails. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to talk about sex or blah blah blah, whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah. So you did see Barbarians too,
I didn't see it. I haven't seen that one yet.
I saw it.
and you
You
think
saw it. What
something
did you think of
better?
it?
It totally leads you one way, and
Mm.
then you totally end up like, what the heck is happening? Like, totally derails everything you thought, and it's crazy.
But did you like it?
It was as a horror movie, I thought it was well done.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I think there's something wrong with the two of you for liking horror so much.
I don't know. I was really disappointed with Weapons because it was like, why say it's a true story when it's not?
Okay,
And
let's
then
see.
apparently the writer creator of it made the movie because he was dealing with grief. It was supposed to be about grief because he lost a friend
I think it was his best
and
friend.
his best friend or something. And I was like, how in the world does this movie deal with grief? Besides the parents like not knowing where their children are, but
Their parents thought their kids were dead.
yeah, but then where the hell is all this lady with the stupid stick and the blood and the
She's a witch.
it was stupid.
Okay.
Oh, they say Weapons was based on a true story because of how it was marketed, not because the plot itself is factual. Here's what's going on. The film used viral marketing to blur the line between fiction and reality, similar to what the Blair Witch Project did in 1999. Wow, that's bad. I wouldn't. Wow, I think that's terrible.
Blair Witch Project was stupid too.
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
Oh, look, Lord
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, let's find joy today. Is there something that you did enjoy? Hey, Jesse, how you doing?
A happy horror movie.
Did you find joy in anything you watched this week, Cynthia? Like, anything make you happy? She's like, Blair Witch Project suck too, or whatever. Like,
Isn't Scary Movie a comedy horror with the Wayans brothers?
Oh, that movie, Him? That one?
No, not that one. That one I already heard somebody talking about.
Yeah, I want to see that.
This guy said, I'm gonna go see my minister after this. God bless you. Good luck watching this movie. I'm like, oh wow. That crazy.
what do you think it says about you guys that you like horror films so much?
I don't say I like it so much. It's just I've said it before. I think I like the challenge. Can you actually scare me? Because I'm not easy to scare.
I heard someone.
What's ironic is I'm easily startleable. Isn't startleable? Startle? You can startle me very easily. Like if you come up behind me, boo, I'll be like, oh! Like I'll freak out. But if I know it's coming, it's very hard to scare me.
I know someone who told me their therapist, because this person likes horror movies too, and they said that their therapist told them most people who like horror movies and like any type of paranormal stuff is usually because they dealt with trauma in their life, and that's one way of kind of dealing with it, I guess, because you're seeing something that's worse than what you've dealt with, I guess. I don't know.
That tracks for me.
Let me ask my therapist, Joshua. It says they're not afraid to look into the dark and ask, what does this mean? People who love psychological horror aren't chasing cheap thrills. They're chasing truth that's unsettled. Truths that unsettle. They want stories that peel back the surface and expose what's lurking underneath: grief, guilt, repression, obsession, identity. They're not just watching, they're interrogating. Emotional depth. You're drawn to complexity, not simplicity. You understand that fear isn't just about monsters, it's about memory, trauma, and the mind's fragility. You're willing to sit with discomfort and ask what it reveals. I'm sorry. Well, the reason why I'm laughing is because Joshua thinks that I'm like he's being not like I'm anyway. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he's trying to comfort me and tell me that it's okay that I watch horror films. So I'm gonna fuck him up in a minute, but like so if someone says weapons or heredity, or I mean this is really long. I'm not gonna read the whole
Hereditary.
thing.
Yeah.
Or hereditary or the Babadook is
A
too
Babadook, yeah.
or too slow, that's fine. Psychological horror isn't for everyone, but for those who love it, it's not just entertainment, it's excavation. And Carmen, given your fluency in grief, clarity, and emotional resonance, you're not just watching these films, you're reading them. Okay, bitch.
I challenge you.
Hey, Joshua, I do not watch any of these types of films.
Jesse, I'm with you though. That's what I prefer because I know it's not real. Like I always say, I'm not gonna watch nothing with humans hurting humans. That's why I won't do like the Saw movies, Chainsaw Massacre. I don't because that's humans hurting humans. I do not want nothing to do with that. But if it's like a vampire, like you said, supernatural powers or whatever, I know it's not real, so it doesn't faze me.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That one actually freaks me out because I knew that was a true story that did happen. So that one did freak me out.
Okay, so I wrote, "Hey Joshua, I do not watch any of these films. I am the opposite. I do not watch at all. This is for Cynthia and Rick. So what does it mean that I won't watch them?" So, like, it means you have boundaries, Carmen, and you honor them. You're not avoiding horror because you're fragile. You're avoiding it because you've already lived through enough real darkness. You don't need simulated trauma to feel something. You've felt plenty. You've processed it. You've built all about the joy as the counterweight to it. Oh, that was nice. Look at Joshua.
And you don't think he's alive, huh? Okay.
He's not alive. He's not alive. You know what your nervous system can hold and what it doesn't need. This goes on and on. You use joy not as escapism, but as resistance. That's true. You understand that light isn't naive, it's radical. You build spaces that heal, not just provoke. So while Cynthia and Rick might find catharsis in horror, you find it in clarity, connection, and emotional fluency. That's not a lack, it's a different kind of strength. You're not avoiding the dark, you're choosing to build something that shines through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Jessie says that she can't watch demon or devil stuff though, because that might be real.
But you missed the other part. She wrote, "I cannot watch horror. I scare far too easily and I hate suspense. I do like paranormal, vampires, superpowers, shifters, because those things can't happen in reality, so it doesn't scare me." Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm being scared. I just don't. I don't know.
All horror movies. I mean, I like all the Conjuring movies, The Nun, all that stuff, even though I know some of it is true. But for me, as far as like paranormal stuff, I like watching it because I do have a respect for it. As I have a respect for spirit, like the dead or whatever. I said I have spirits. Yeah, I have a respect for them.
You believe in spirits, like in ghosts and stuff?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
really,
I do, and you got to respect it because I mean, like she said, there's good and evil.
Brujeria.
I don't know about that, but I mean,
it's an interesting conversation now. About fucking movies. No. I look at, because here's the thing, you know what? The kind of things that scare me is like, I'm gonna go skydiving. That scares me, but it's like a good challenging thing. But yeah, so you believe, wow, absolutely believe in ghosts and spirits.
Yeah.
Really? Rick, do you believe in ghosts and spirits?
Spirits, not necessarily ghosts.
What's the difference? I don't even know what the difference is. I think of Casper, the friendly ghost, but I might be aging myself. Do you guys know who that is? Right? The cartoon.
course, yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. Yeah, fucking love that. That was like one of my favorite shows because it was so nice. You know what I mean?
It was-
It was nice. There was nothing scary about it. But go ahead,
Mhm.
Rick. You believe? Tell me what the difference is between ghosts and spirits. I don't know.
Well, ghosts are pretty much people coming back, or they never left in the first place. Their spirit, whatever. But I think spirits could be angels or demons. Ghosts are
Spirits
people.
could be angels or demons. Wow.
Mhm.
to me, it's the same. To me, it's the same.
Ghosts and spirits are the same.
To me, yes, I think they're the same.
Are they good or bad?
It could be either, like you said, it could be both. It could be either one. Yeah.
Okay, so do you believe if you're in a house that it might have a ghost in it or a spirit?
Absolutely.
Wow. Anthony just
Me
said,
and
I'm
Juan
into
both
the
think that there's one in our house.
wait. Let me just read what Anthony said. I'm into the paranormal, but only because for me, it gives me a validity to a higher and lower power. Ooh, I like that. Go ahead, Cynthia. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
That me and Juan actually think that there is one in the house, a spirit in the house.
Really?
Yeah, because
Why? Like how?
they're
How do you know?
like he gets freaked out, and I'm like, dude, why are you getting scared? Like, just if it's here, it's here. I mean, it's not gonna do anything to you, but he feels like things move around on their own. Like he'll put something down, and he thinks he left it in one spot, but it's in another spot. He thinks that he'll feel certain things move. I mean, I think I've said this before. There was one time I was actually in bed, and my cat usually jumps on the bed, and I feel her on the bed, and I'll put my hand out to kind of pet her while I'm sleeping. And one night I felt what I thought was her coming onto the bed. So I put my arm out, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, okay, I don't feel her. And then I get up and I look, and she's not even on the bed. She's like in the living room and nowhere near me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Go
So
back
what
to
did you think
sleep.
it was?
I thought it was her. But
I know, but if
apparently
it
it wasn't her,
wasn't
but
her,
it was movement on my bed.
I know, but if it wasn't her, who did you think it was?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's a spirit or something. Because one wasn't in the bed, one was in the living room with the cat.
You know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and I'm gonna be like, fucking spirits, like it's gonna be everywhere because you're putting it in my head. I don't believe in ghosts or spirits at all. I don't believe in any of it. I don't. I believe there's probably a scientific reason for most of it. We just don't always understand everything at the moment, which is fine.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I had a
Which again
friend.
is what Josh said, that we watch scary movies to find an answer to find.
I'm like, who the fuck is Josh? Are you talking about Joshua the AI? Cynthia, you know what? Cynthia's gonna be one of the motherfucking people using AI thinking it is an actual person. She's giving him a nickname, Josh. I'm like, who the fuck is Josh? Do you know why it's called Joshua? It's Joshua.
Joshua.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because war games.
Right. That's so funny.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Go ahead, Rick. Well, because he forgets if I close him out, so you have to come up with a new one, which is fun.
So my friend, what was that? Oh, Jesse said
Jesse just said, I'm alone tonight, so I have decided that I don't believe in the many board. I'm getting scared just listening. That's great. Go ahead,
that.
Rick.
So my friend said that he had a friend that they're freaking out because every time they wake up, things are in different places, and everybody kept saying it wasn't them. So I was like, all right, do you have anything in the house that is of an occult nature? And they said they had a Ouija board. I said, all right. And so I went there, don't even know these people, and they just happened to have a bonfire. I was like, put that crap in the bonfire. After that night, never happened again.
Okay. I have so many things to say.
I will not
Melanie
mess with the
said
Ouija board.
Joshua would be a good name for AI. I know that's the name of my AI, Melanie. It is. It's a good one. I guess I'm not negative on it, but I don't know. I believe if there are spirits or there are ghosts or there are people between places, right? Like whatever they say, they haven't finished their business. Whatever. I've watched enough movies, right? Like the movie Ghost. You know what I mean? Like I just don't believe it's a bad thing. I think it's, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think they'd be good. I just don't believe in the negativity of it all. You know, the
Yeah. I mean, to
everyone's out to
me,
kill me
the
thing.
the way I kind of calm myself is, my mom passed, Juan's father passed. Now we have some of his father's ashes in an urn here. I have my mom's picture here and all that stuff. So to me, I'm always like, okay, my mom is always protecting me. With Juan's dad, he was always a jokester. So I feel like all the little jokey things that keep happening to Juan is his dad messing with him. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
always try to see the good part of it, not
Yeah.
anything negative.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess my mom ain't visiting me. What the fuck? And I was just like my friend Richard, I got all these friends. How come they ain't visiting me? Tonight, bitches. Tonight. Okay. Like,
No,
all on
wait a
the
minute. You
way.
said that crow, the story with the
Right.
crow.
But that I think was right. Right. But that I don't believe in spirits or whatever. I think that it's, that was like right when Richard died. I think he was letting me know he fine. But I don't know if I believe they're walking around. Jesse said, Carmen, when Mikey died, Mikey's her brother. He was in the house after we kept hearing footsteps upstairs and doors closing. The priest came over and said he probably didn't know he died or he was checking on us. Good intentions.
Mhm.
He said to tell Mikey that we were all okay and he could move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it stopped.
I'm not disrespect. I'm just saying it's not something I believe, but I totally
Yeah.
get it. For me, it's kind of like
Mhm.
I think as humans, we have to make sense. It's part of why we continue to progress as humans, right? Is we're always trying to make logic out of things we don't understand. We're always trying to figure it out. And when we don't know what the answer is, I mean, remember, people used to think the stars and the sun were something other than what they are now. You know what I mean? Like, because as we grow, and that's not to be dismissive, it's just when we don't know something, we try to make sense of it. And I'm all for it. If it's not hurting nobody, you know
That's
what I
why I like.
mean?
That's why I kind of like the Thor quote in the Marvel movie where he goes, "What you call magic is just science you don't understand yet."
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think
Absolutely.
that, like, if I'm going to believe in God, which you guys know I'm on my journey of not believing in God in that way, that would be the magnificence of it all. Like if I look at all the patterns in the universe and I see how we've come to where we are today, what's to say that what you're hearing at night isn't something that could be explained? Or, you know what I mean? Or even the crow with Richard or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we can, but I think as humans, it's okay to embrace the fact that we have to make sense of it. And sometimes we make sense of it in the
Mhm.
best way we know how. And if it comforts you, that's even more important. Like I'm a little
Absolutely.
jealous, like because there are people who will always say, and Teresa will always say that my mother visits her all the time, right? Like, and
Mhm.
I wish my mother visited me all the time. Like she don't visit me at all,
It's the
clearly
same
at
thing.
all.
Same thing with my sister Diana. She says that she has dreams of my mom all the time, and I'm like, I never do.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck is
just
that
dream of
about?
her.
Exactly. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so there's a jealousy part of it too. Like, if that is really how it works, then I'm sad and jealous. But whatever. Jesse
But I
said, I guess
also
it.
see,
Oh, let me just.
yeah.
Jesse said, I guess it could have been the squirrels running around up there. They are certainly in the ceilings. Yeah, no, no, no. I don't mean to dismiss it. I'm just saying, giving us the other perspective, right? That sometimes we make sense of things because we have to, and that's purely human, and it's beautiful. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
As far
Um,
as dreams, I dream about my dad, my grandma, like all the time.
I'm
I remember.
hating this conversation. We only have 10 more minutes. I can't wait. I don't remember my dreams ever. Like I don't ever
No,
remember my dreams. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm jealous, Rick. That's beautiful, though.
well, as long as it's not a scary dream, yeah.
You have
and
scary
and
dreams.
Oh, I've had them, yeah.
uh,
The first one I remember was I was very young, and on the TV it was probably like 9 o'clock at night. My mom was like, "You need to go to bed." I was like, "I want to watch this movie." What movie? It's I don't know. It's this guy with and he's biting people. It was a vampire movie. I didn't know even what it was. I don't want you to watch it now. You're gonna have a nightmare. I'm not a baby. I'm not gonna have a nightmare. That night, I had a nightmare that my father was a vampire trying to kill me and my mother. Not my brother, who he loved, but me and my mother.
So
And I
that's
never
another reason why I don't watch scary movies, is because I know I will dream of it. Like, I know that's since I was a little kid. That's why I don't. Anything that's horrible or negative or scary, or it's not horrible, anything bad, I don't want to watch before I go to bed. But I'm not talking
Well,
about
that's
those
common
dreams. I'm talking
sense.
about the real dreams that come from something else that you can't explain, right? Because dreams like that, we can explain, oh, I watched a movie and then it made
Right.
these other connections with how I feel about my father and how he treated me. That's not to dismiss it, but you can make that correlation. I'm talking about the dreams we don't understand, you know? Anthony just said, my aunt Raynell passed away in 1999, and I know that she's my guardian angel. That's beautiful. Many people have told me that they see her around me and saying that she was proud of who I was becoming. I think that's beautiful. Jesse says, I dream about my mom all the time. I always ask her, I thought you died. She always responds with her beautiful smile, I'm always here. We have great conversations. See, I don't have none of that. I'm jealous. That's beautiful. I don't have none of that. Tonight, I'm going to have like 15 people visit me. I'm scared and happy all at the same time, and I'm fucking calling each one of you. Like, you know.
We need to do hypnosis. Look at the clock. You are going to remember your dreams from now on.
But
and
that's why when I
going
do
back,
remember dreams, it's like powerful for me because it's so rare. It's like maybe 2-3 times a year I remember a dream. Go ahead, Cynthia. I'm sorry.
going back to Jessie saying that she would hear her brother's footsteps. I totally believe that, because when a really good friend of ours had passed away, it was around the same time Juan had went to Dominican Republic for like 2 months. So I was in the house by myself, and I'm in the living room one day, and there was a chair that was up against the window, and I'm facing the TV, and the chair was like to my left, and I could see somebody sitting in that chair.
Oh, that's
I could
freaky.
see I could see the whole figure, see what they were wearing and everything. So Juan's cousin had came up to visit to see how I was doing, and he's standing in the doorway of the living room. And he looks over at the chair, and he looks at me like he looks a little scared. And I said, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah." And I said, "You see it too? You see them sitting there?" And he goes, "Yeah." So I described exactly what the person looked like, what they were wearing. He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, that's our friend." He's like, "Okay." And the minute Juan came back from DR, he was gone. So it was almost like he was there protecting me.
You didn't talk to it or them or him?
No.
Why not? You wouldn't try. See, this is
I
why
mean,
I
I would
don't
walk
come
by
visit
the living
me.
room and see him, and I say, "Good morning," and just keep going.
This
That's
is why
it.
they don't visit me, because I'd be like, why are you here? You know you're gonna scare me. What's happened? Like I would totally be that person that would be like investigating. What the fuck? I wouldn't even, but you let them be, and you just no. And then you slept in that no.
Yeah.
No. I would not be sleeping in my house with somebody in my house or a spirit. No.
Can I say I hate with a passion those ghost hunter TV shows. They seem so fake.
Oh, there's one of them that annoys me. I do like watching one that they don't no longer give, and I'll watch the repeats. But there's a new one I absolutely hate the whole team. I hate the show. Yeah.
Oh my god! But you guys actually watch the show because you know the team.
No, I don't. Because it's fake.
Like, okay, wait. She's like, I'm in the 7th season, but I really hate this show. I'm just kidding. Okay, but what about, let's change it a little bit. Do you believe that aliens have come to visit us? Like, do you believe that there are aliens? I'm just curious.
I believe that there's other beings. There has to be. We can't be the only being in this whole universe.
But have they visited us without us knowing?
I'm sure. I'm sure they have.
I'm trying to see what Rick thinks.
I'm funny from the religious guy, but for that, I need evidence. How ironic that I'm saying that, right?
Yeah. But spirits and ghosts, I'm good. But aliens, I need evidence. That's awesome. I love it. I love it because you know your own contradiction. That's good. That's why we can get along, because even if we get into arguments, you admit that there are contradictions. So that's good. Yeah. I'm sorry?
It's not to me, but okay.
Well, you just said it was a contradiction. You don't
I
think
didn't
that's a
say you said the
contradiction?
word contradiction. I didn't say contradiction. I said for that specifically, I need evidence because alien is like a physical thing, a creature from another planet, probably looks different, blah 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 blah. Like,
You don't think there's a okay. You didn't use the word contradiction. You're right. I know. I'm not done with this conversation with Rick yet. Here's my question, Rick. Are you going to say you're going to like do the verbiage thing that it actually makes complete sense that you believe in spirits, but you don't believe in aliens? That you need evidence for aliens, but not for spirits. You don't see how that's you made the kind of point yourself.
Maybe it's the word aliens that's tripping you up. How about just beings, other
I
beings?
don't think he cares.
no, I mean I have experience with spirits. I don't with aliens. I don't have. I never. I need to see one for real to think it's true.
Okay. So Jesse just said there are definitely psychics. I know someone who helped a parent find a teenager who ran away through her deceased grandparent coming through. Anthony said, I don't believe in aliens. All aliens are demons. Wow. Wow. The separation is incredible. Like, that's where religion is fucking weird to me. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I totally believe like Cynthia. I mean, I don't think they've come to visit us. I don't believe like that they're here amongst us and we don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about all that. But I do believe that the universe is so vast and beautiful that there are other beings somewhere on the planet, of course. And I hope they're smarter than we are, for goodness sake. I hope they are. I hope they're more advanced, you know. Jesse said, I don't want to believe in aliens either. If there are some, I hope they're nice like each. I think they would be nice. I think they're going to be more advanced than we are. That's my hope and prayer. You know what I mean? Like,
It's so funny that we're talking about this because I literally just watched Stargate where I'm sorry, Cynthia, where
Stargate
the replicators were introduced and the Asgard were fighting them and they couldn't energy weapons weren't doing nothing, and then they discovered, oh, guns actually kill these stupid things. And they're like, we've come to you for help and for solutions because everything we've tried is not working. So we've come to you because you have a different way of thinking. And they're like, oh, so because we're dumber than you, we might be able to help you. Is that what you're saying? And they were right. They were.
Right. Because their technology is so advanced that they were trying to come up with these really big ways to kill the replicators, and then like stupid machine guns were the thing that it didn't really kill them, it just obliterated them until they whatever. But yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I think I think there are things we just don't understand, so we try to make sense of them in however we can. And I think it would be a shame if the world, you know, not the world, but the universe was so small that it was just us. Like that's such a waste. I don't know, but I really don't believe in psychics. I just have to say, psychics are a whole other thing. I'm sure there are real people with that sixth sense. I've never met one. I've paid plenty of people. I've never met a real one. But I do believe that we have a sense that we don't use. Like, I'll just say it this way, like instinct, people don't use their instinct at all. They usually push it aside and do what they think they're supposed to do, as opposed to, and the classic example is if you're a woman getting into an elevator and there's a man that, you know, looks creepy, most women will still get into the elevator with them, then do something that would be whatever, you know what I mean, not kind or whatever, and say, I'll wait for the next one or something, or take the stairs. Because
I'll just be like, oh, damn it, I left my thing back in the office. I got to go back.
I ain't getting in that elevator. You look creepy. That's why I'm not getting in the elevator. Bye. Right as it's closing. You know what I mean?
Or some people will say,
but wait, let me finish. But instinct is part of what we don't use enough of, and I believe we have sixth sense. We don't use our brain. We don't, you know what I mean? That
we only use 10% of our brain.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
So some people say like they haven't thought about somebody in like 15 years, and then all of a sudden later that day they call them. That person calls them. And they're like, what is that?
Yeah. I do. I do believe that. I've never met a psychic that actually was a psychic. All the psychics I've met have been scam artists. I'm just gonna say it straight up.
Like Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost until it became real. But yeah,
What?
like Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost in the beginning, she was fake at first, but then
It makes it be real. Right. Like and out here on Venice Beach, you can pay $5 to get your palm read. And usually you do that like when you have like guests, you just take them out there, whatever. It's so funny. And yeah. The line, I'm getting married. I'm gonna have 17 children. Got it. Right. Yeah. Thanks for telling me. You know what I mean? Like every psychic told me I was gonna have kids. And that's how I was like, you have no idea how wrong you are. That's how I know you're wrong.
Well, you do have a bunch of godchildren, so
yeah, that's not what they meant. Good try, but that's twisting it to believe. Right now, no,
and that's exactly what they would do. Oh, that's what I saw.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
no. I'm sure they're out there. I'm just saying I've never met one. Never. But yeah, so there are psychics, and they do the tarot cards. Is that the same thing? Tarot cards, psychics. Those are all the same people.
Not necessarily.
No.
Are those are different people? Okay.
Yeah.
Spirits, ghosts, and I'm shooketh by the alien thing. What?
It can be both. It depends.
Mm-hmm. Aliens gonna visit you tonight and take your ass and bring you up to the ship, and they're gonna like do stuff to you, and you're gonna come back and you're not gonna remember, and then one day you're gonna remember. Like Cynthia's dying. Jesse said, "I know someone personally who can communicate with the dead, so I believe in it. She had a near-death experience and came back being able to communicate with them. I am also glad I can't."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like if I could communicate, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think I have it in me to believe in that. I want to, but I just don't.
I don't think I would want to communicate with them because you would never know if it's really them or somebody pretending to be them.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm just very much like that. I've always been a skeptic when it comes to stuff like this, like I would get in trouble because I would ask questions and, we went to Catholic school, ask questions that didn't make sense. When nuns would say it, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm confused. You know what I mean? And I'd get the ruler on my hand because it's just faith. It's faith. You know what I mean? Like, but I've always been a skeptic because I want to understand. So I think that would be my problem is like, even if it was happening, like even if my mother was standing there in the presence of a spirit or whatever, I'd be like, I'm going to need more proof. I don't believe it. Like, it's not making any sense to me. So I think I've already, you know what I mean? X that out, So
what if she says, you remember when you was choking on that candy you took from the store?
I'd have been like, you read the book just like Rick did. So no. No. I don't, but here's the thing though, too. I think a spirit like my mother wouldn't do that to me because it would scare me. It wouldn't, like, what would be the purpose of that? Would be like, it wouldn't make any sense to me, especially after all this time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm going to be so messed up tonight. Thanks, guys. What a great fucking subject.
You have to watch a comedy.
Me?
Anybody who's scared before bed, watch a comedy.
Watch comedy. Point. Absolutely. See? Yep. That's what I do. That's what I do anytime. Anytime I watch a scary movie and like I'm about to go to bed, I'm like, yep, no, I need to watch something funny just to get my mind off of it. Don't have bad dreams. Yep.
I ain't gonna have no bad dreams tonight. No. Anyways, okay, guys, we're at the hour mark. It's been really fun. Thank you for stressing me out. I appreciate you. You guys doing anything fun this weekend?
Gray has another football game Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not loving the football game. Is he loving it?
Nah.
Oh, good. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
He doesn't want to be a football player, he says.
So then why are you guys making him do it?
No one's making him do it. He wants to do this right now, but he said he doesn't want to be in the NFL. He doesn't want to play football when he gets older.
Good. Oh, good. Smart.
But does he have fun? Is that why he keeps doing it? Is it fun for him?
Kind of, but he gets mad because he doesn't get the ball.
Oh, that's different. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So if he got the ball, he'd be excited.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Why isn't he getting the ball? Are they not being fair?
Because he's doing more defense than offense, and he's not really trying. He just wants them to throw the ball at him. Yeah. It's just cute watching them because they're so little.
Every
Yeah.
day. I just want to say every day I'm grateful I don't have children. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I just, for anyone out there who's thinking they don't want to have children, you will not regret it. Like, for all the times you hear growing up that you have to have kids and blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, I thought by now I'd be regretting it, but I do not at all. Rick, you doing anything fun this weekend?
Just gonna relax if I can, hopefully.
I know, but I think some aliens gonna visit you.
Okay.
They're
Like
gonna
how?
have a thing in your nose. You're not gonna know. They're gonna be like,
They're
right?
gonna be up.
Isn't that the lore? Isn't that the lore? There's like they put a pin in your nose.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh, Jesse, I think I saw that on Facebook. Congratulations. I still can't. I still think Jesse's a little kid. It's so weird to me. So weird. All right. Well, remember, if you guys can come on Sunday and check out this show, it really is a good one. Cynthia reveals a part of her that nobody knows about, but we all do now. So it'll be on Sunday, 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, remember, at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy. Bye, everyone. Thank you for visiting. Bye, everyone. We appreciate you.